Welcome to TerraViva SEDAC. TerraViva SEDAC is a user-friendly data visualization package which prepackages data from the Socioeconomic Data and Application Center of the Center for International Earth Science Information Network, CESIN, at Columbia University's Earth Institute. When you open TerraViva SEDAC, the first thing you will notice is a map showing the Human Footprint version 2 produced by CESIN in collaboration with the Wildlife Conservation Society. Using the navigation tools from the menu, one can pan and zoom in to obtain the human footprint value. The human footprint is a measure of the anthropogenic influence on the Earth's surface. In this case, over Midtown Manhattan, the value is 100 on a scale of 0 to 100. Moving up to the Catskills, in northern New York State, the human footprint value is 10 out of a range of 0 to 100. Using the hand, one can pan over to other regions of the world. At any time, one can pull up the legend to find out what the values mean in a given location. But even easier than that is the ability to zoom in on a location and mouse over to find the particular pixel value in that location. One can recenter the map by clicking on the target. One of the useful features of TerraViva SEDAC is that one can reproject using a wide variety of different map projections. The default value is a geographic lat-long projection. The map library is one of the most rich resources in TerraViva SEDAC. There are data on the amphisphere, atmosphere and climate, biodiversity conservation, biosphere, geosphere, a variety of hazards datasets, human appropriation of net primary productivity from NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, and poverty data produced by SEDAC. The datasets are the source of the datasets are indicated in parentheses after each dataset name. Here I'm going to bring up a map of global infant mortality rates at the subnational level by country. Going back to window 1, I can open up a new map showing the adjusted population density. Returning to map 1, I can bring up one of the hazards data sets, such as cyclone hazard, frequency, and distribution. By clicking on this icon, I can tile these maps so that they can all be viewed simultaneously. As I zoom or pan, all windows track simultaneously. In this case, I'd like to look at the MODIS IGBP land cover data set in combination with population density and infant mortality rates. As you will notice, if the data set is not currently packaged with the CD, you can download it from the iSciences website as long as you are online. Zooming in closer to Senegal in West Africa, I notice that population density is quite high near Dakar at 4,491 persons per square kilometer. As I move inland, the population density declines dramatically such that it is only 1 person per square kilometer. In the same way, looking at mousing over, I can find in window 1 that the human footprint in this particular location is 43 persons per square kilometer, that the infant mortality rate is 83 persons per 1,000 live births, that the adjusted population density is 232 persons per square kilometer, and in window 4 that the area is dominated by croplands. Wherever I mouse over, I can obtain the same information for each of those pixels. Extensive map guide information is available by clicking on the Help menu and going to Map Guides to find out the meaning of the data set. Each map guide includes information on what it was created for, where the data can be obtained, why the data were produced, what the map legend information means, as well as source and reference information. Users who prefer standard metadata can obtain the same information by choosing the metadata slide. This is standard FGDC metadata. We hope that you will enjoy using TerraViva SEDAC, and if you have any further questions, please feel free to contact SEDAC User Services at season.info@season.columbia.edu.